Good morning, class 10. Well, in today's session, you are going to study on the topic industrial pollution and environmental degradation. Now, children, if we talk about the industries, you people know very well that industries they contribute a lot towards the economic development and growth of our country. Rather, we cannot imagine our life without industries. And worldwide, industries they occupy a very important place in any of the economy of the country. But at the same time, we cannot neglect or overlook with the fact that it is because of these industries only that our environment is getting polluted day by day. Rather, it is degrading our environment. And these industries they are degrading our environment by the number of the kinds of the pollution, like already we have discussed air pollution, water pollution, land pollution, noise pollution, thermal pollution. So the question comes that how we can save our environment from getting polluted, or I must say, let's see what we can do to control this environment from getting degrading from time to time. That means we need to find out the ways, methods to control environment degradation. So children, here are few of the ways through which we can control our environment from getting degrading. Like few of them I have mentioned over here. So the first could be like minimizing the use of water for processing by reusing and recycling it into a more successive stages. Means whenever the industries they are using the water for the purpose of production purposes, so what they can do it, they can use the same water again and again. They can recycle it, reuse it, so that to a certain extent the use of the water could be minimized. Then it could be like harvesting of rainwater to meet water requirement. Now you people know very well that already we have a very less of the fresh water available on this earth, almost 2.8%, and the whole of the world is surviving on that percent. So for every second thing we need a fresh water. So children, what we could do is that the industries rather they could go for rainwater harvesting. Means they can harvest the rainwater and that water could be used for the purpose of industrial work. Then before the industries they discharge their the effluents, the waste into the rivers, what they can do, they need to treat their hot water. Hot water has to be treated properly in different stages, so that before they release it or discharge it, it should be safe for the environment. Then at the same time overdrawing of groundwater reserve, which has been done by the industry, so that becomes a great threat to the groundwater. So children, the resources have to be regulated legally. Means some legal action has to be taken against these industries which are using this groundwater reserve also to a larger extent. Then a particulate matter in the air can be reduced by fitting smokestacks to factories with electrostatic precipitators, fabric filters, scrubbers, inertia separators. Means there are number of the equipments which could be, if used, then can reduce the air from getting polluted. So the government has to be more strict to see that the industries they fit the smokestack before they release the smoke into the atmosphere, so that the smoke is free from any of the poisonous gases and it cannot pollute the air. Then there are other ways, like smoke can be reduced by using oil or gas instead of coal in factories. There are a number of the factories, children, who are using coal. Now when coal is been used, then that leads to a smoke, a huge amount of a smoke, which could be very dangerous. So instead of using coal, the factories can go for the use of oil or gas. So that could help to reduce the pollution in the environment. Then Definitely machinery and equipment can be used, and generators should be fitted with silencers. Means nowadays it is very important to use these machineries and equipments, those machineries and equipments which are noise proof. Means they should not create a lot of noise. And of course, when using of the generators, then it should be seen that generators should be fitted with the silencer, so that could help to reduce the noise pollution. Then children, if all the machineries are redesigned, that will increase the energy efficiency. If the industries, they redesign the machineries, so their production level will increase, and at the same time the noise pollution can be reduced. So children, it's a big challenge for this sustainable development of the environment, that if all these challenges, all these measures are being implemented by the industries, definitely we can reduce the degradation of our environment.